Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Fixed My Broken Hair, where I share hair growth tips. My name is Regina, and I have been natural since 2011. And I started on my natural hair journey because of a bald spot on the top of my head. At this time, I had a relaxer, and I was just trying to think of ways to get my hair to grow back. While I was doing that, the rest of my hair got longer. And I later found out that those bald spots were alopecia. And I understand there are different types of alopecia, but mine was the type that didn't itch or it wasn't sore. It was just hair missing. So this is the video of the first of my hair videos on my hair recipes, I call them. And this is the one for the yellow heart that you all selected. You watched the other video and I asked you to give me different color hearts. This is the yellow heart. And if you didn't watch the first video, go back and watch that video, and then this will make sense to you. So we're talking about massive hair growth with onion oil. And if you're looking to supercharge your hair growth and combat hair loss, you come to the right place. But before we get started, it's important to consider that you could be allergic to onion juice or onions in general. So you need to test a small patch on your arm, put a little onion juice on there, and make sure that you're not allergic to it before you put this on your hair. I want to start with the benefits of onion oil itself. Onion oil is wonderful for your hair. It's loaded with sulfur, which boosts collagen production, and it aids in hair growth. It helps to prevent hair thinning, plus it has antibacterial properties that can keep our scalps healthy. Now let's get started. Now when you're making your own onion oil, just remember it's cost effective, it's very potent, and here's how you can do it. So we're going to start by chopping up some onions, and this is my own recipe, garlic and ginger root. Now some people like to use pepper, but I don't like putting pepper on my head, so I use ginger root in place of the pepper, and it gives you the tingle. You know, that little tingle that peppermint gives you, ginger root will do the same thing. In this recipe, I use 1 onion. I was going to use 2 cloves, but the clove was so big, I only used 1 clove and 1 part of my ginger root. And all these were purchased at my local Walmart. You know, there was a reasonable price, so they were easy to come by. Also, my oils were purchased at Walmart. In this recipe, I'm using avocado oil and almond oil. And the reason I'm using the almond oil is because I didn't have enough avocado oil, so I used a little bit of both. I didn't really measure them because I was just trying to, make sure I had enough oil to have for my recipe. So I didn't do any measuring on the oils. Now, onion juice itself, and you can use just onion juice. If you cannot use oils on your alopecia, you can just use the onion juice. And all you would need to do is just take your onions, put them in a blender. And I recommend one of those blenders that make the smoothies. Get it as fine as you can. Put it in a cheesecloth or a pair of old pantyhose. Squeeze it and get the juice out, and you can just use the juice. The reason I like using the oil is because I like for it to stay where I put it, and the juice is kind of runny. So if you just put the juice, I would just put the juice right on that spot. But I'm using the oil so I can put it where I want it to go, and it'll stay there as long as I need it to. But the onion juice itself provides extra sulfur to support strong and thick hair, thus preventing hair loss and promoting hair growth. The sulfur from onions may also help promote collagen production. The garlic root, the garlic for hair growth, it has the ability to strengthen the hair, stimulate growth, and combat scalp infections, which helps reduce hair fall and promotes regrowth by strengthening the hair roots and minimizing breakage. The ginger root. Ginger helps improve the circulation to the scalp while also stimulating each hair follicle, which in turn promotes longer, stronger hair. And then the oils, the avocado oil, has B vitamins like biotin, and that improves the keratin infrastructure. Avocado oil helps to thicken and stimulate hair growth. It also contains vitamin E, known as the beauty vitamin, which helps repair damaged hair and reduce dryness. And with this, the onion is a little drying. So that's why I like kind of putting it with an oil to keep it from making my hair so dry. The almond oil and reactivating dormant follicles. So now I'm going to add those chopped onions and garlic and ginger root to the oil and cook them on medium for about 25 minutes. And I let it simmer. Well, my plan was to let it simmer until they turned translucent. Mine kind of French fried on me, so they got brown. But it worked out perfectly. Once I got to about 7 minutes in, I turned the stove completely off and just let everything cool down. Now, I'm going to use this on wash day only. Because what I want to do is I'm going to put this onion oil on my scalp and on my hair. And I'm going to put my hot cap on it and let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, for 15 to 30 minutes. And if you would like to see me do that, just keep an eye out for that video. I will do a video on how I do that, because I think I'm going to do that one with my scalp massage. So I will do a scalp massage. I'll put this oil in and I'll show you all how I use it for wash days. And I do recommend, whenever you're doing treatments to see if your hair is growing, take a picture of your hair before you even start any treatments. That way you can tell when things are working, because the hair grows, slow like everything else. So you won't notice it's growing until you look at a picture of the first day when you started, maybe 2 weeks in, maybe 3 weeks in, take another picture. And you can see the difference of, that it's making on your hair. Now, the shelf life for this onion oil, I read somewhere where it was 2 to 3 years. I don't know that. I don't know that for sure. I would say at least 6 months it'll last. If you all know how long this will last, leave it in the comments for me so I'll know. But I don't know how long this onion oil will last. But for me, I'm going to try to use it up as I wash my hair. I'm going to go ahead and use it. I got it in a dark, cool place right now. So if somebody knows how long this lasts, please tell me. And when I was thinking about using the onions and the garlic, I grew up on a farm. So I'm used to planting onions, and we never planted garlic, but we planted onions all the time. And I wanted you all to look at the onions, look at the garlic, and then look at the roots of our hair. And when I looked at all of these together, they all look like each other to me. To me, it looks like this is the way God planned it, for us to use these on our hair, because it looks just like the hair to me. The little bottom, it looks like the little bulb on the hair, and the top part looks like the strand. And it just looks like that's why it's so good for our hair. That's just something I noticed. I thought I'd just throw that in there. And I also have a before and after picture of a family member. I'm not going to tell you who it was, because I didn't tell her I was going to use her pictures. So don't y'all tell her I used her pictures. But she was having problems with her hair. She was having problems with her relaxer. And I don't know if you can see her where she had lost her hair. She didn't have a bald spot. Her hair was actually coming back before she realized what was happening. But as you can see, she started using this. And I asked her yesterday to be sure. She's also using protein. She's using egg for her protein treatments. But she was using this onion because she asked me what to do. And I said, try onion juice. And as you can see, I think this is about 5 or 6 months later. No, that may be a year later. This is probably a year later, because that looks like about 6 inches of hair. But at least 6 months to a year. And her hair was back. Her hair is back now, and she's so happy about it. So it does work. I haven't used it in a long time, so I'm using it again to show you all how it works. Plus, it won't hurt for me to use it again to thicken my hair back up. And if you found this video helpful, or you've tried onion oil for hair growth, share your experiences with us in the comments below. I like for you all to talk to me. If y'all notice, when y'all say something, I try to answer you back. I love talking to y'all. I like to learn more about people that are going through what I went through. And like I've said before, in some of the comments to some of y'all, when I went through this, I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't know who to ask. I didn't know where to go, what to use, or anything. And I ended up having to read a whole lot of stuff. And so I was trying to help you all not have to go through that, because I've been through it, and to give you a safe place where we can talk about it. So if you all have used it and it worked for you, let me know. If you're going to try it, let me know. And I really just want to make sure that the tips that I'm giving y'all are working. Now, I know they won't work for everybody. So I will do different tips if y'all want me to do different videos on other things that I've done to my hair. Leave 2 yellow hearts. No, yes, leave me 2 yellow hearts in the comments if you want to see some more of my homemade hair recipes. And I promise I'll get better at recording in the kitchen. I just don't do it that much, but I'll get better at it. But let me know if you want to see some more of my natural hair recipes. And I will be happy to make those videos for y'all, because I have a leave-in conditioner that I like to use, and a hair buttercream, and I do flaxseed gel as well. So if you want to see me make those, just leave me 2 yellow hearts in the comments below, and I'll get those videos done. So keep an eye out for the video, the scalp massage video, which is going to be the pink heart. It'll be a pink heart video. And if you notice, before those videos, the one when I've done a video that y'all asked for, it'll have that heart on both sides of the subject. So just let me know, and I'll be happy to do it. And I will see you all in the next video.